Why December is a great time to start working on your credit. What up? You got Mr. Smith, 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And in this brief video, I want to talk to you about why December is a great time to be working on your credit. You see, many times around this time, people start to put their goals on the back burner, put their goals on the back end, make excuses. And what you got to understand about excuses is that any excuse will do. What that means is that you'll find any little thing in order to say, you know what? I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna work on my credit because of this, because of that, because of these, because of those. You'll do that and sabotage your progression or sabotage the momentum that you had due to the fact that you made an excuse for yourself. And I know it's December, so many times it's centered around buying liabilities. It's centered around paying money to companies and corporations to make them wealthy. It's centered around you wanting to make somebody else richer than yourself. Now, I know it's not centered around that per se in your mind, but that's just how I had to frame it up. Most of the time, it's centered around you buying gifts and things of that nature because we know what happens in the month of December. And I get it. I get it. However, what I want you to do is get in a habit of buying assets, not just liabilities, even if it's for your family or your kids. You see, me, we are recognizing the holidays. However, I'm more interested in what assets I can acquire. And I'm thinking about money that goes somewhere else. And I'm like, this needs to be going over here to invest and grow and multiply. This needs to be going towards a goal. This money could be going in an area that can help keep the momentum. Why is that important? And how does that apply to this video? You see, if you decide that you want to still continue to make progress or at least match monetarily what you're spending to buy gifts and toys and clothes or whatever the case may be, at least if you match it, when 2022 comes, you're moving in a whole nother direction. Or depending on when you're watching this video, the following year, you're moving in a whole nother direction in a positive, and you're not waiting on January 1st to start working on your goals, which is what many people are thinking mentally. They're like, I hold off for the month of December, but January I'm coming strong. That's like a way to fail. That's like a formula for failure. It's a wait for later to join anything, or wait for later to make progress, wait for later to start moving in the direction of your goals, or stop making progress because you're going to press pause and then press play in January. Statistics have proven that many people never make that progression. Now, in addition to statistics have proven that many people who set New Year's resolutions, they stop it before the first week or the second week or the second month. But in addition to that, another reason why it's good to make sure you're working towards bettering your credit in December is because sometimes they've let their foot off the pedal in the area of the credit bureaus, which means that certain things that might not have flown in the months of March, April, and may be able to go through in the month of December because a lot of them may get a little bit lax, just a little insider there. Now, I do know that sometimes you still may have to put in extra efforts during the month of December, but just don't sleep on the fact that sometimes they're taking breaks as well. Sometimes they're enjoying their family as well. Sometimes they're vacationing. Sometimes they're doing the same thing that you have in mind to do. So you want to leverage that to your advantage. So don't pump the brakes in the month of December just because of the holidays. Holidays sometimes can distract and deter you from your goals. The best time to start was yesterday, but the next best time to start is today, or the next best time to continue is today. So you want to keep making progress. Don't take your foot off the gas. Don't wait for the January 1st to hit, or wait on what I like to call wait on the calendar to give you permission to continue or press play on your goals. So many people do that. They gotta wait until Monday. They gotta wait until the 1st. They gotta wait until January, or they stop the progress that they were already making because of all of these things that they convinced themselves of, which is just an excuse. And like I said in the beginning, any excuse will do as it relates to your goals. So I hope this keeps you making progress on your goals and not focused on spending money with all of the corporations who want to collect your money during this time frame. It used to be slow for them during the closing of the year, the end of December and things of that nature. However, they've been able to put certain holidays in certain places to make sure that their sales are better than they once were. Just something to think about as it relates to you positioning yourself as well as your family to move forward in a progressive direction towards accomplishing whatever goal that it is that you have for yourself. If you haven't already, grab a free credit class that's available below. Got some other good goodies down there below as well. Consider sharing this video with somebody else who you feel may benefit, because a lot of people pump the brakes at a time they should smash the gas. How do I know? I've done it. So that being said, grab a free credit class if you have not already. That's all I got for this video. Stay tuned to others. And if you're interested in crypto, get ready, because there's a lot more crypto conversation that's going to be had here as well, because it's something that I know we can't sleep on as a culture. That being said, stay tuned to it and let me know if it's something that you would like me to go into detail about, certain coins, certain currencies, etc. on this channel. But I do not want to not talk about it, because I'm in it and I want others to at least be learning as I'm implementing what I'm learning. That being said, that's all I got. See you on the next one. Salute.